Let's see if that works. Let me. How about now?
Nothing there. Me an Italian job is on. Good. Oh, now it is. Hold on. Wait. Go. Yeah, now it is.
Okay. All right. Welcome, guys, to the Average Day Joe show. Everything good?
Now it is. Yeah. Let me see if I can hear you.
Everything good?
Wait. Let's see if I can hear. Oh, yeah, I can hear you too. Good.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Average Day Joe show. Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode. This is where we give you your sports trends, your latest trends, breaking news. We give you some horoscopes, movie of the day, crypto, and we do a conspiracy theory every night. So hang in there. Let's get into it and do also some Jay Did You Know segments. Let me get into that with you. Let me just turn on. All right, here we go. Jay, let's see what we got for Jay today. Jay, did you know that humans could live for 1,000 years by 2050?
I heard.
Damn.
I read it.
Ushering in the dawn of practical immortality, futurists say.
I heard.
Jay, did you know more cases of deadly flesh-eating bacterial infection is getting popular? It's infecting a popular vacation destination.
Where at?
It looks like it's somewhere in Florida.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Yeah, like 11 counties in Florida, basically. That's what they're saying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like something to do with the algae in the water, you know?
Yeah.
Jay, did you know that limestone proves the impossibility of a runaway greenhouse effect on Earth?
I did not know.
So it says that scientists have seemed to ignore it, and all of a sudden now they're realizing that, especially like Florida, where there's a lot of limestone in places like there is, because it's like holes, basically, the surface there, and I guess it releases a lot of like gases.
Yeah.
Jay, did you know that officials were stunned by drastic transformation in Great Salt Lake over the summer months? Basically, the Salt Lake is super low right now.
I didn't know. I didn't read it.
Yeah. We do have Marilinda Panjupur in the house. They say hi. What's going on? What's going on, Marilinda? And we have, something I'm not going to even say that is probably, I'm putting them on a timeout. All right, I'm going to actually, all that. I'm putting them on a timeout. Let's keep going. And Jay, did you know that California breaks a near 100-year temperature record?
No, I didn't know.
It's getting hot out there, brother. You know?
It's all good.
Wasn't
terrible. Said it wasn't terrible today.
Jay, did you know that researchers sound alarm over concerning trend taking over coastal waters? People have to be more aware of it, and they're not.
I believe it.
Do you know what that is that I'm talking about?
Don't know.
They are talking about bull sharks.
Bull sharks.
Yep. It says that they're going to be around much more because of like the warmer temperature of the waters, you know?
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Jay, did you know that the Newsom administration is looking into San Diego trolley to help fix California high-speed rail crisis?
That's funny.
Jay, do you know that Amazon's Zoox taxi is clear to operate without a steering wheel or pedals now?
Yes. Reported it yesterday.
Yes, you did. Just in case, though, some people didn't see yesterday. Now they know again.
Yes.
What else we got for you? Did you know, Jay, that a sinkhole drains Benton Park Lake, leaving fish stranded?
I did not know.
I know you. I know you don't like to see animals and like living creatures to get like hurt and stuff. So it's a sad ordeal.
I'm sure.
Jay, let's do our top 10 today for the dog breeds with the best night vision for guarding.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what number one would be?
No,
Do you want to take a guess?
I am not sure.
All right. Okay. And if anybody in the chat does want to take a guess, I will accept guesses. But we are starting on number 10, so you do have a little bit of time to type your answer. Starting at number 10 for the best night vision guard dog, you have the Akita. The Akita is one of the most ancient dog breeds, highly regarded for its loyalty, intelligence, and dependability.
Yep.
What you know about the Akitas, bruh?
Plenty. Akitas are good.
Excuse me. At number 9, you have one of my favorite, the Rhodesian Ridgeback. Rhodesian Ridgebacks originally bred in Africa to track prey like lions, and they're agile, watchful, and responsive to unusual activities, which makes them excellent for night vision guarding. What you know about that, Jay? Taking down lions. Dogs taking down lions, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of a That's tough to. I'd have to see it. I'd have to see it. That's tough.
There is a dog that could take down a cat.
Yeah, I'd have to see it though.
I'm just if it's a big lion like a male lion, I'm pretty sure that dog would
Yeah, that's
get
a little too.
it's
It's a
not
little
that
too
big of a
small.
dog. Yeah, it's not
That's
that big
what
of
I
a
mean.
dog. At number 8, you have the Belgian Melanoos, which is kind of like a German Shepherd, but it's it's like a Belgian Shepherd type.
Yeah.
They're intelligent and agile service dogs with a deep-rooted sense of protection. Number 7, Jay, you do have the Great Dane. The Great Dane is not just one of the largest dog breeds, it's also among the most loyal and dependable when it comes to home security.
Yep.
At number 6, you have one of my favorite looking dogs, which is the Giant Schnauzer. Giant Schnauzers are intelligent, energetic, and possess a sharp memory for faces, even those they have only seen once. And we got Infinite Improbability in the house. What up, what up? Infinite is saying it is either a Rottweiler or a German Shepherd as your number one night vision or best night vision dog breed. Let's find out. So, at number 5, you have the Bull Mastiff. Originally bred to trek and restrain poachers, Bull Mastiffs are known to being calm yet incredibly quick to respond to threats.
Standing 25 to 27 inches tall and weighing up to 130.
I don't know what happened there. All right. At number 4, you're going to have your German Shepherd. Number 4, German Shepherd is one of the most iconic dog breeds and a favorite in law enforcement and military circles, as explained by Service Dog Training School. At number 3, you're going to have your Cane Corso. Your Cane Corsos are muscular and majestic guard dogs that are originally bred to protect livestock and property. Their natural ability to detect motion and sharp awareness gives them an edge during the night. All right. Infinite, you were almost right. You were one off. But at number 2, you have your Rottweiler. The Rottweilers are one of the best guard dogs, especially when it comes to patrolling in the dark. They combine a calm temperament with a strong protective nature. But at number one, which beat out the other nine for your best dog guard at the nighttime, is the Doberman Pinscher. The Doberman Pinscher is among the top dog breeds with the best night vision for guarding, thanks to its alert nature and ability to detect motion even in the dark. Originally bred as a guard dog, it has exceptional protective instincts and is highly responsive to training. Yes, that is true. And it is also my favorite dog breed. I did own two of them before, and I love them to death. I will probably get one again one of these days when I have a ranch because they are very wild and high energy, and you definitely need a lot of space for them to run, or else they will destroy your house.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, guys, that is our Jay Did You Know segment. Let's move on and get into some sports. We do have some NFL today that happened. Jay, what is going on in the NFL games? And who
Let me
played?
let's pull up. Let's see. There were 3 games today, and I have trends from all 3, obviously. So let's start off with the Patriots. They played the Commanders. The Patriots beat the Commanders 48-18. They had a good game today. I saw the highlights, and it's always nice when you see the squad come through. On the very first play of the game, their number 1 pick, Travion Henderson, he had a 100-yard touchdown return. Yes, kickoff return for a touchdown. It's always good when you start off the season with with that. So that looked great for his NFL debut. He hadn't even touched the ball yet. So that always looks good. And for the rest of the game, he did good. Obviously, when you start off like that, you probably feel like a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, they played a good game, played excellent. Their rookie tackle, that he was their high draft pick. He was just running people over, dominating. He'll be good for the next decade for sure. So it's
Okay.
good to see. Yeah, so when you have a line and you have someone like that on the line, that's like really dominating, you making big holes for your running back. Looks great.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Patriots look good. Their coach, very excited. He's remember he won 3 Super Bowls with the Pats, Mike Vrabel. So a lot of high energy on the sidelines. Yeah, it was cool. Plus they unveiled the GOAT statue for number 12. You know what I mean? TB12, Tom Brady. So he was there, and that's what I mean. Everyone was all pumped up. So yeah, it looks like this season should be a good come up for them. You know what I mean? Since the past couple of years they've been rebuilding. So.
Hey, do you think that Tom Brady is part of the Illuminati?
At times I do, but I know he has with his family in San Mateo, he's very grounded when it comes to his family. So I think he's very much associated, but I don't think he like practices. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
I think he's been offered many thousand times, and I think because of his family, he stays grounded. If at any time he loses his family, which happens with everyone, I think he'd totally be on board without a doubt.
Got you.
Family is what keeps you grounded. So, and he also said while unveiling his goat statue, at the end of the day, this statue isn't just for Pats fans. It is also to give all the Jets fans something to throw beers at.
Nice.
Fucking savage, bro.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. That's goat shit, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Nobody can
man. So,
deny him. Nobody can deny him.
nah, bro. He's on another level. That's what I mean. That. There's levels to what he did. For 2
let,
decades, bro.
let me ask
It's
you.
not even close.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Him versus Joe Montana in Joe Montana's era.
In Joe's era, that
Yep.
that would be tough. It would be tough because Brady. So Brady got the tail end of that era. Remember, so he still got hit his first. I'd say maybe first 7 seasons. He was still getting planted into the ground, and he still won 3 Super Bowls in that era. You know. So he had Brady. Remember, Brady was in a few different eras here. He played for 20 something years, or 20 years, or 21 years. So he still got the tail end of that era. And I don't know. I don't think it would be on either of them. I think it would be on their defenses. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to put that stuff together like in a Super Bowl game. That'd be one of the best games to ever see if it ever happened, back in the day. Obviously it was never going to happen.
Because Joe having Jerry, that was just a whole nother level of
it was, but it depends how you want to put it with Pats. You know what I mean? It depends what team you want. It depends what team from the Pats you want to put against them.
Antonio Brown?
No, Antonio Brown. No, that he played for the Bucks. By the way, he didn't play for the Patriots.
He never played for the Pats.
No.
Oh, okay, my bad.
He played for the Steelers for like 1,000 years, and then he went to Tampa Bay because he's like, oh, the GOAT's there. I could go there and win.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, that was already 20 plus seasons for Brady, dude. Now, if you want to go that's what I mean. You want to go real, the best team the Patriots had, but got gypped in the Super Bowl. Remember? So when he threw to Moss, it wasn't even fair. Every time he threw to Moss, it was over.
Yeah, the X-rated. I know what you're talking about.
Randy Moss, yeah. He was one of the best receivers like ever, but he just had he had a big ego. Like he always was like, oh, I'm the best. And granted, I think if he had better work ethic, he would have been the best, but you can't beat Jerry Rice's numbers because Jerry Rice had better, I want to say, work ethic. You know what I mean? I think Randy Moss was just more talented, but didn't work as hard as Jerry Rice.
Right.
Jerry Rice was a fucking workhorse, dude, and he proved it because he fucking, look at his numbers, dude. Insane. Now, I'll tell you this. If you put Tom Brady throwing to Rice, I think that's a better combination, but I'm biased.
Yeah.
I'm biased. I saw Joe Montana play. He was great, but do I think Tom Brady is way more talented? Yeah, but I'm biased.
Right.
I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm Pat's Nation, bro. So I'm more biased towards it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it looked good, man. It felt good because, like I said, Patriots have been rebuilding for a few years now. You know what I mean? So that was a good one. The Browns, they played the Panthers. So in that game, the highlight of that game, they had Shador Sanders starting, Deion's son, man. It was good to see Deion's son starting. He's the fourth quarterback in the rotation, number 4. And I gotta love Shador, man. He was supposed to be a really high pick, remember, and then he dropped down to whatever number. And he hadn't had any reps with the first team. He had reps with all with the fourth team, and man, he did good, man. Shout out Shador, man, because it was kind of like they were trying to set him up to fail, and he did good, man. So big ups to Shador, bro. He went 14 for 23, 2 touchdowns, about 106 rating. That looked good, man. Shador did good. Obviously the Browns got the win, so that looks good for Shador, man. He's a good kid.
That's definitely him. What happened to him with the whole draft situation?
Yep.
I guarantee you that sparked him and put
for sure.
For sure. Fire,
especially because he gets mentored by Tom Brady. Tom Brady probably told him, "Look, man, I was the last pick in the fucking draft, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you can do this." He probably gave him the whole pep talk. Obviously, Deion giving him the pep talk. Just go out there, play your game, and try to win that starting quarterback. And big ups to Shador, bro. You know what I mean?
That's probably exactly what he said, my brother.
Oh, I already know, man. Shador's on a path of he can do this, dude. You know what I mean? And he should. He's a good kid, man. And he looked good out there. And they got the W. So that's the most important thing. You know what I mean? The Browns won 30-10 over the Panthers. Gotcha. Granted, I know this is everything is preseason. You know what I mean? But so.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
we do got DTW in the house saying what's up. What it do, DTW? How are you, my friend? Hope all is well.
Yes, sir. And then we had one more game too. There was one more game. The Lions and Falcons. This game ended abruptly, dude, because not for good reasons. There was an injury. And yeah, it did they suspended the game after like Mo Norris, he got injured and they were like, you know what, let's kick back with this, man. So no one ever wants to see injury, especially during the preseason. Remember, like yesterday.
But you hold on, man. You went way too quick on that one. So you're
What?
basically telling me that they stopped a game because of an injury in football.
Yeah.
Now that's a first. What are you talking about? I can't believe what I'm hearing. I know you feel me on this one, bro. There's no way they stopped the whole game because of an injury.
This isn't. First of all, this isn't the real season. This is preseason. Of course,
It
they're going to
doesn't
stop.
matter, bro. It's still a game. I get, dude. Does Vegas not bet on preseason games?
I don't think so. I wouldn't.
No way. Has to be, bro. There has to.
You can't possibly bet on preseason games because you're playing everyone on the roster. They're playing for spots. Why would you even? Why would anyone bet money on a preseason game?
No, it's not. If they is it available?
I don't think so. It's preseason, dude. Why? That, like I just said, you're playing everyone on the roster, so you don't ever have your best team on the field. Why would you ever? That's what I mean. You're playing everyone to see who's making the team, and for them to stop it, it's because that was like you don't want anyone else like it was a severe injury. Is it for seeding? No, it's for preseason. Hey, you know what? Boom, 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 done. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. I come from the different era too, but this is preseason, dude. I could understand if this was for like playoffs. Hey, you know what? Game must go on. Everyone understands that. You know what I mean? But this is a preseason. Not, you got half the people watching, half in America. And then obviously line, you know what I mean? It was obviously a Lions player that got hurt, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Mo Norris. Yeah, so like, the Lions are they're trying to contend this year, you know what I mean? So I didn't see anything wrong with that at all.
I did
Like
find on DraftKings like spreads for preseason games and stuff. So I guess you could have been on the games.
Yeah, I would never bet on a preseason game. That's like set up for failure. But you're right, there is a spread. I was looking to see if there was a spread on games, and there is.
Yeah.
I would never bet on a preseason game. It's stupid.
We got Esteban Peralta in the house saying, "Hello, bros. I'm from Paraguay. Hi, Esteban. How are you?
What up? How you doing, man?
And Infinite says there is a house here decked out with a Redskins theme and the Redskins logo painted on the outside. Also, a Redskin themed truck parked in the driveway. Then DC changed their name to the Commanders." Oh shit, that's true.
I don't even know why they changed their name. It's the stupidest name too. Like, even I call them the Redskins still, dude. Like, that's so stupid. They changed their name. It's so stupid.
I know. But at the same time, I mean, you gotta. Like, this is what I'm happy about, because for the longest time it was a controversial thing, and the natives were not particular group of natives were not happy with the name, right? So there was always some kind of rebuke against it, and then all of a sudden, when they changed it, as of right now, there is people complaining about the change, but not like that they like it doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. You know what I'm saying?
It
It's
doesn't.
just neutral. It's the Commanders, like it's neutral. So
It's like the stupidest name I've heard.
Was that?
It's the stupidest name I've heard. That's like saying the Cleveland Indians or the Guardians. That's even more stupid.
Right. They definitely picked a stupid name. I mean, Commanders, like who the hell is a
exactly stupid? Exactly. So what was the point? When you're shouting out like you're basically getting shout outs to tribes like Indians and Redskins, but yet now you don't get any more of that shout out. What's the point now? Please explain to me.
Redskins wasn't a tribe. It was like basically.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, you're still getting somewhat of a shout out. It's like when they try to they also tried to eliminate or ban the tomahawk chop. Are you really going to ban that? You can't ban that. Florida State, they still do it. Atlanta, in ATL, Atlanta Braves Stadium, Kansas City, the Chiefs do it. You still going to ban that? The tomahawk chop? Exactly.
I mean, at least they're not trying to ban the hawk tui.
Exactly. But that's what I'm not in with all that banning stuff, dude. It's stupid.
Yeah.
I'll still call them the Redskins.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it's hard not to, but yeah.
Just like I say the Indians, same thing.
Right. All right. Do you have any other NFL trends, or is that it?
No, that was from each game. Yeah, from each game. Those are only 3 games today.
Perfect. Then let us move on and get into some MLB games. What's going on there?
Let's see, man. There are 3 current games going on. The Red Sox are skunking the Padres 8-0, bottom of the 8th. The Dodgers are beating the Blue Jays 4-1 in the bottom of the 7th. And the Giants are they're playing the weak-ass Nationals, so they're beating them 4-0, bottom of the 7th. Good. So those are the 3 current games right now. That's good. It's funny. Those are all division rivals, too. Giants, Dodgers, Padres.
Oh, okay.
All the West Coast teams are playing still. All right. Let's see. The Mariners beat the Rays 3-2. Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 6-1. Cardinals beat the Cubs 5-0. The Brewers beat the Mets 3-2. The Twins beat the Royals 9-4. The Phillies beat the Rangers 9-1. The Guardians beat the White Sox 9-5. Marlins beat the Braves 5-1. Tigers beat the Angels 6-5. The A's, they lost a close one to the Orioles 3-2. And Pirates beat the Reds 3-2. And the trend that I have for baseball was the Yankees closer. The Yankees closer just he's on a tear of just garbage. I just thought I'd let you know.
What do you mean on the tear of garbage?
His last 5 appearances, he's 3 blown saves, 3 losses, an ERA of 15.42. That is the most horrid thing I've ever heard. No wonder they can't win a game
Well,
at the
because
end.
he's not a real closer.
Clearly. So the Yankees in 10 innings, they lost 5-3 today, and they were up. So their closer gave up, obviously, he gave up a lot, dude. 15.42 ERA in the past 5 appearances. That is so horrid. 15 runs in 5 appearances. That is horrid, dude. Jesus. I'd be really mad if I was at these Yankee games.
Is he like a rookie?
I don't know much about Devin Williams. I don't know much, but he's pitching like absolute trash. It's a joke at that point. So the Yankees lost 5-3 in extra innings today. And yeah, that's it for now. Just the 3 current games.
All right.
Yes, sir. I don't think your Padres are coming back from that one, bro.
Yeah. That's all the baseball trends? I mean all the baseball scores?
Yeah.
All right. We do have Shady in the house. Shady says, love baseball. Do not sleep on the Marlins.
Clearly, I saw, and he's right, because I remember the Giants were playing the Marlins, and the Marlins were having some problems, and then they swept the Giants. I was like, what the hell's going on? And then I saw the Marlins started changing things around. I was like, okay, they really did turn things around, dude. They went from being really their record was bad to now they're 500. So
yeah.
definitely, yeah, they definitely had a surge, bro. You know what I mean? So.
Shady says, oh shit, hold on 1 second. Shady says, Yankees are pooping the bed. Axe will fall.
Yankees really are, man.
And then Shady says Sox, Rays, and the Jays. Just watch.
Okay.
What do you think? You think that's an accurate assessment?
What? Sox, Rays, and Jays?
Jays.
I don't know. It's tough. I always hate counting out the Yanks. Obviously, I told you before the season started, not having their ace pitcher because he had surgery, that always hurts you. You know what I mean? So I didn't expect the Yanks to really, go far this year at all anyway. But so, I mean, it's pretty accurate. But I still think the Yanks could pull in there, in that division.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they do know how to win. Obviously they're having problems with their closer who just, like I said, horrid the past 5 appearances. So, they just have to work that out. Lucky enough, there's 162 games, so they're like, they're still got about, 50 more games to go. So you still got all of August and all of September for playoff baseball. So still got some time to work out those kinks.
Shady says mucho fun to watch the Marlins.
I bet, man. I've never been to that park, in Miami. I've driven past it too.
Well, we rolling them, bro.
Yeah, I've never been to that park. It looked like a nice park too. I know some folks that go to those games, the Marlins games. So
yeah,
it looks like a nice park. So.
And Infinite says I emailed you the Redskins house. Thank you so much. We can check that out.
That's funny, man. Oh, I'd be heated, dude, if that were the case. Dude. I'd be like, what the hell, bro? Commanders? Get out of here, bro.
The Commanders.
Yeah, I swear, man. I'm not with all that stuff,
bro. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's what happens, man. That's just, yeah. What happens over time, man, I guess. You know what I mean?
Infinite, thank you for that. I'm going to show it right now.
Are you? I want to see. Hold on.
Here it is.
Hold on. I got to get on. I got to check it out. Hold on. Let me pull up.
Why not pull up?
All right, you got it on?
Yeah.
Hold on. Go back. Where is it? Shit.
Nice.
Oh, hell no, man. Oh, jeez. You got to take out the Redskins and put Commanders? That would suck, bro. That would really suck.
All bad.
I totally agree.
Yeah. That's cool.
Totally agree. That's hella funny, though, man.
DTW says, I used to play for Marlins Little League.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Were you any good, DTW? Were you any good? That's the real question. And Infinite says, check out 2023. Yep. You gotta check it out.
But yeah, so I don't have any, that's all the sports trends. Obviously, football and baseball dominating, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Infinite says, you can see the house in December 2023. You can see the truck and all the Redskins decals. Yeah. I'm sure. Pretty crazy, man.
Oh, man. That's terrible, bro.
Yeah, they have to change everything.
It's the worst.
All right, guys. He said, Infinite says August 2023. All right, guys. We do have some breaking news for you. Let me get into this real quick. It looks like there has been an active shooting in, I guess, at the CDC headquarters. It left a police officer dead. And this, I believe, is in Atlanta, I believe. So let me get into the story, guys. It says, it's in Atlanta. A police officer was killed during an active shooter incident on the campus of Emory University in Atlanta. Authorities said the shooter is also dead, according to authorities targeting the CDC. Police are operating under the theory that the gunman was either sick or believed that he was sick and blamed the illness on the COVID-19 vaccine, a law enforcement official told CNN. An employee at the CDC, which is near Emory, told them that they saw a man approach agency's headquarters and shoot at the building. Like fireworks, staff working at a nearby deli heard gunshots and locked themselves inside. It sounded like fireworks going off, one right after the other, one person said. So, yeah, one officer has been killed near the CDC Atlanta campus Friday and was identified as David Rose, 33 years old, from DeKalb County Police Department. Rose was shot as he was responding to the incident and was taken to nearby Emory University Hospital, where he died of his injuries. Rose joined the department in September 2024 and leaves behind a wife and 2 children, with another one on the way. Very sad. R.I.P. to Mr. Rose. Oh, man, that sucks. But yeah, so that just happened. And DTW says, fucking vaccines. What the fuck? Yes, sir. All bad. All bad. Yeah, sad. That's kind of our breaking news. Let's move on and get into some Putin Russia news with Trump. What is going on there, Jay?
So President Trump, he had a tweet earlier today, and this is what he stated in his tweet: the highly anticipated meeting between myself, President of the United States of America, and President Vladimir Putin of Russia will take place next Friday, August 15th, 2025, in the great state of Alaska. So Alaska was trending. Further details to follow. Thank you for your attention to this matter. That was President Trump's tweet today. And Alaska was trending high.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it's what? I wonder why they're doing Alaska. Do you think it's quicker to go from Moscow to Alaska than it is to go to like Washington, D.C. on the East Coast?
Yeah, I do. It's right there.
No, I know, but Moscow is on the whole other side of Russia, and Russia is huge.
Yeah. I still think it's quicker.
I wonder. I do.
I think it's quicker.
Maybe they're using like spaceships or something, bro. Some anti-gravity shit.
You never know.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, like, you know how Alaska and Russia are close up there.
Yeah.
It could be any way because yeah, very close because of the Bering Strait. So you never know.
Right.
You don't know what Putin's flying up in. You know.
So does it say what they're going to be talking about or no?
No, he said further details to follow. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing there. President Trump tweeted it.
Gotcha.
The only reason it was trending is because Alaska was trending because of President Trump.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's going down.
Right.
I don't think it's anything crazy. I mean, him and Putin have good relations. That's what I'd say.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. So it's very important. It's very important they have good relations. You know, Russia and America.
Yeah, definitely. DTW says easiest way to show force.
Yes.
Right. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. They're gonna probably try to make some kind of deals and stuff too, right?
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Putin's about his, Putin's about his bread and about everything. You know that. So is Trump.
Right.
You know? Vladimir Putin's worth a lot of money, bro. A lot of billions. So
for sure.
It'll definitely be. You definitely will have money involved in there. Definitely some type of war stuff, strategies. You know, everything. So. You know.
Infinite says, you know how I knew the vaccine was safe? All the rich white people got it first.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And we got Daddy Boy in the house. Daddy Boy says there's an international warrant on Putin. Trump is bending over backward and getting fucked again by allowing him into the U.S.
You gotta have relations with Putin, man. Putin's a powerful dude.
Bro, I just thought of something.
What?
What if he got Putin over here into Alaska and then he arrested him?
Nah.
I'm just saying, what if?
It's not a good chess move.
But what if he just goes straight for the queen?
Straight for the what?
For the queen. Takes out the queen. Putin is the queen.
It's not a good chess move.
I don't know.
Not. And that's not gonna happen. I told you, Putin will be flying in with a lot of different entities with him. He'll be fine.
You mean like what entities? Like UFOs?
No, I'm talking about a lot of protection.
Oh, I got you.
Putin doesn't roll unprotected. He'll have a lot of protection with him.
Got you. We got HB in the house, says we got. And we got Paper Bagman. Oh, hi. What up? What up, Paper Bagman?
What up?
Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Daddy Boy says they are having relations. Putin is effing Trump right now.
Oh, my God.
And then Paper Bagman says, quit Putin on an act and do something already. So, yep. Politics is always something that gets people, going. So it's tough, to talk about. But it is what it is. It is happening. So we definitely got to discuss it. So that's just how it goes.
I think Alaska is a good spot to meet, though.
Alaska's a good spot to meet.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because of the location. You
Maybe.
could prep for everything if you were trying. You could make everything a lot more safer with Alaska, like, the area.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Not just anyone could get up there and be like, all right, I'm gonna take these guys out. You understand?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let us move on and get into our next trending topic, which is that Apollo 13 astronaut Jim Lovell is dead at 97. Unfortunately, he's a famed astronaut who commanded the harrowing Apollo 13 mission that was forced to abandon a lunar landing attempt in 1970. He has died, and he was 97. He died in Lake Forest, Illinois, and the cause of death was not immediately clear, but obviously when you're 97, you're not expected to live that much longer. But every year is a blessed year that you are alive another year. So definitely he lived a good life, and he is definitely a blessed man for being able to do that. So shout out to him for him living a good life and, doing what he did, making history basically. So yeah, Apollo 13 astronaut Jim Lovell, once again, dead at 97.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Let us move on and get into some let's see. DTW says it's a war zone, Jay.
Yes, sir.
And Paper Bagman says it was an attempt at a dad joke. LOL. Dad jokes are the best. All right. Let us get into some Elon news. What is going on with Tesla, my friend?
Well, they're about to be rolling out their new FSD updates in September. Getting closer, man. You know what I mean? And this, if you don't know FSD, that's full self-driving. So
Yeah.
FSD update in September, and it's gonna help basically, especially with shit weather. Heavy, heavy rains, because we've been having those heavy rains out here and just everywhere in the US. And yeah, it's gonna be it's that much closer to where you will no longer be, you won't have to have your hand on the wheel and any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be as good as it is. So in September, that's what Elon said. And it's just improvement for rare conditions. So that's going to be real good.
Right.
You should
Right.
be, or everyone with Tesla should be excited about that, especially if they're looking forward to the whole FSD software, just keep improving, improving, and improving. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Elon Musk was really hype about that with a tweet. So
No, definitely. Sounds pretty
that's,
cool.
wow, for sure, for sure. And I thought about it with the whole Putin thing. I forgot about the whole Ukraine. It's probably a peace with Ukraine.
Yeah.
That's probably a good part of it.
DTW says closest to the Russian coast. It's a show of force on both sides.
Take it.
Paperback Man says, I don't know. I might trust autonomous driving over people's driving. People are horrible at driving.
Oh, it sounds just like me. There you go. It's a
Right.
fact. Well, no, it's just because it's a fact, dude. A lot of people, like, they shouldn't even be driving on the road. They have the worst, like, reactions. You know what I'm saying? Their reaction time is just horrid. Sometimes it's prolonged. It's like, bro, why are you even on the road driving? Those are the people who need AI the most.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, yeah, man.
All right, guys, let us move on and get into some other Trump news. And let me pull this up real quick for you guys. It looks like, let's see. Trump is announcing peace agreement between Azerbaijan and Armenia. So, agreement includes U.S. rights to South Caucasus transit corridor. Deal marks first resolution of frozen conflicts near Russia since Cold War. Lifts restrictions on defense cooperation between Azerbaijan and the United States. Azerbaijan and Armenia signed a U.S. brokered peace agreement and that was today, and that would boost bilateral economic ties after decades of conflict and move them toward a full normalization of their relations. The deal between the South Caucasus rivals, assuming it holds, would be a significant accomplishment for the Trump administration that is sure to rattle Moscow, which sees the region as within its sphere of influence. Uh-oh. I think the truth is coming out, Jay.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe now we know why Trump is going to meet with Putin.
You
You
think
know what I mean?
but you have no idea. I said you think you know.
DTW says California just moved to New Mex. Yep. I've been there, done that. I love it. And Paperback Man says, yes, thank you. Infinite Improbability says it's about 50 miles between Russia and the Bering Strait. They choose Alaska because it's a quick exit if things go south.
Exactly.
And
strategy, my friend.
Exactly. Good point, Infinite. We also got Beach Roasted in the house. What up, Beach Roasted? Beach Roasted says, my grandfather was 26 when he married my grandmother, and she was 14. That was when this country was great, the greatest generation and age of consent. What the hell? I don't know about all that, man. And then let's see. Beach Roasted says, Trump 2028, get there before the hair. Trump is going to end the woke age of consent. If Mother Mary could get railed at 13, then we all can. I don't know. Infinite says, you better believe Putin will have a quick response force as close as possible. Oh yeah, for sure.
Always.
Sure. Paperback Man says, laugh my ass off. I know. Very funny stuff. But yeah, now there could be a whole connection that we just got with this all other peace meeting between Armenia and Azerbaijan. I can't even say the country's name, but yeah, it's gonna be crazy to see what happens. Troy Sorensen in the house. And Troy says Trump's excuse, she was 15 going on 35. That's funny. All right, let us move on to our next trend. Jay, what happened? I know that there was a cruise and craziness occurred on this cruise.
Yes, man. I watched a video and I was like, oh hell no. So basically on Royal Caribbean, and I've been on cruise ships, you know what I mean? And have you been on cruise ships? So I've
Yep.
actually taken Royal Caribbean. Have you taken Royal Caribbean?
No, not the Caribbean. No.
So they usually have this big ass water slide that goes all the way through like, certain areas. Well, basically, man, one of the damn panels broke and someone flew right through it, bro. All the way to the
What?
oh dude, all the way to the ground, bro. I was like, oh hell no. And they started shouting like, holy shit, because the water was coming out of the slide too. I saw the video. And
Uh-huh.
so they tried to get people up there to run so the next person wouldn't fly down and go right through it with him. You know what
Right,
I mean?
right.
And it was funny because it was, well, not funny, but it was crazy because you see the other person like, oh shit, it like stuck. And like, because they saw the panel open and they're like right there, like, oh hell no. You know what I mean?
That's crazy,
And
bro.
it was hella crazy, man. Lucky enough, the person wasn't severely injured, thank God. But man, that's just that was crazy, bro. Like, because someone filmed this whole thing. You know what I mean? And they're just like yelling to like at the top of their lungs, like stop, stop. And then you see other people running up trying to get to the top of the slide.
Bro, I
But
am never going on a water slide again.
yeah, right? Dude, that's crazy. Like, yeah, man. That's some crazy shit, dude. Like, honestly, I was like, oh hell no, bro. Like, I'm cool, man. That's just but yeah, you would think, man, like something as like easy as that to keep safe, man. And dude flew right through, bro. I'm like, oh hell no.
Bro, that's
That's
hella high. Did they
y-
survive?
yeah, of course. They didn't even get that badly injured, thank God. But yeah, it was hella high. That's what I'm saying. Those
Bro,
slides are way high up.
how did they not get badly injured? That is hella high. Was it a little kid that was like super aerobatic or something? Like,
Honestly, I don't think it was a little kid. I think if it was a little kid, they would have been terribly injured.
oh god.
I do not think it was a little kid. It didn't look like a little kid, but
Bro,
that's what I mean. I don't think so. But yeah, it was nuts.
that's some
Like,
of the craziest shit I ever heard, bro.
yeah, man. No, it was a trip. You know what I mean? And lucky enough, like the slide, obviously it's on the ship. What if it was a part? Sometimes on ships they have the slide where it goes outside of the ship,
Into the
You
ocean.
know? Yeah, exactly. Imagine if that were the case. Oh, dude, that would have been crazy.
Oh, that's
Because
all that, bro.
yeah, that's what I mean. I believe I've seen some of the ships, and it has that one part where it goes like where it's outside of the ship and then goes back in. Like it's some crazy stuff, man. But they
Bro,
have so many different things on cruise ships like these days.
if that was to happen and you fell into the ocean from that water slide,
Yeah.
you would literally get sucked up by the propellers and get
Yep.
killed.
Well, it depends where the slide is. If it's by the back, yeah, for sure you'd be done for. But if it's more towards the front, I think you could still be cool, like because they'd obviously report it. Then they would obviously be on it like to get you, but you'd still be out there. You know what I mean? It's on you to like, use your energy to like, oh shit, I got to go this way. You know what I mean? Instead of towards the back.
Right.
But that would be crazy, man. But yeah, yeah, like you said, I'm not getting on any of those slides soon.
Nope.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? But they have something for everyone on cruise ships, bro. Like you could literally choose a ship and there's something for you to do. They have
Right.
so many they have cruise ships with fucking go-karts on them, bro.
Nice.
Like a whole track. You realize that, right? Like I've seen so many different things on cruise ships, man. It's crazy.
But if you run off the track and into the ocean with your go kart,
Oh, they're inside. So it's not on the
oh,
outside.
gotcha.
Now think about it if that was on top and oh yeah, dude, that would be crazy.
Oh
You know
shit.
what I mean? That would be crazy.
We got
But
dust storm in the house. They say cruises are stupid, And DTW says, sounds like a bad time.
Yeah, terrible time. Terrible time.
Beach Roasted says, no more amputees in competitive ice skating.
Okay.
And then they say, keep the stubbies out my sports.
So random, bro. Super random.
Shout out, by the way, to the 65 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so we can share this alpha with you every day. We're doing the show Monday to Friday. Basically, we start at 8:30 p.m. Pacific every day. And on Saturdays and Sundays, we still give you other, videos to check out as well. So, please subscribe to our channel.
But we also have our gym lives Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Exactly. So we got a whole bunch of videos pretty much all day, every day for you guys to check out. Infinite Improbability says the Greatest Generation also had Prohibition, the Great Depression, World War I, World War II, and the Spanish flu, and the average life expectancy of 49. So it was not that great.
Damn. That is a lot of stuff in that generation. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Beach Roasted says, if you ain't got limbs, we can't be friends. Well, we could be friends, Beach. We got all our limbs.
Yeah.
DTW wants to know, y'all seen that the documentary on Netflix, Searching for Amy?
No.
Never seen it, brother. Never seen
it.
And we got Jazzy Smith in the house. Jazzy Smith says Melania Epstein, she a sex worker.
I'm not going with that one.
DTW says voice to text. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's what I was like. So confused.
Beach Roasted wants to know, what did the sand dune say to the other sand dune? I have no idea. What do you think, Jay?
I'm not sure.
Jazzy Smith in the house saying red states poor dumb on welfare. That is not nice, Jazzy Smith. And so Beach Roasted, the joke is, so what did the sand dune say to the other sand dune? And the answer is, how you dune?
Oh, hell no. Oh, boy.
That's a good one, Beach. Yeah, so that's all bad. That is your trend on the water slide.
Yes.
Pretty sad that had to happen.
Very sad. Very crazy.
They will fix that.
That's terrible, man. I don't know if you it reminded me, did you see that thing last week with the with like the little, it's not a roller coaster, but it was like the big like not Ferris wheel, but like a big wheel. Did you see that?
Nah.
So it's like a wheel that goes back and forth at an amusement park. You know how it goes back, forth, back, forth. This shit broke in half and literally like fell like and I mean severely injured more than half the people, because it was going swinging like a pendulum, and then all of a sudden it swung up, broke in half, and just boom, flat out fell. I was like, I saw it last week, and I was like, oh my God. And more of those people were severely injured. That was crazy. And it made me think, thank God I never wanted to ride those things. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, holy shit. Yeah, that happened. I think it was last week. I forgot what park it was, but I was like, holy shit, bro. That looked crazy. Yeah, man.
Definitely.
That looked crazy. I'm surprised you didn't see that one trending.
No.
Yeah, it was trending on X. I believe really? It was. Yeah, it was. It wasn't trending during the week though. It was on the weekend.
Gotcha.
That shit was severely crazy. Yeah, if you ever saw that video, you could pull it up. You'd be like, holy shit. You just see that. Just imagine the ride going up. You know, it's a big circular thing going up and then breaking in half and then falling right to the ground, bro. Like face first, basically. Oh, bro, it was terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Half the people on it injured, minimum, because the side it fell on, boom. Like nothing you could do about it too, because you're strapped in.
Right.
That shit was nuts.
All
It really was, bro. Watch that video. You'll see what I'm talking about.
right. Jay Beach Roasted wants to know, what did the green bean say to the other green bean?
I don't know. My
How
head's
you
not in
been?
it. How you
How you
been?
been?
Is that what you said?
How you been?
Okay.
Jazzy Smith says, the truth is the truth. Yes, sir. DTW says, y'all need Send Cash app, not YouTube. Y'all need Send Cash app. Yeah.
He said, yeah.
All right, Jay, let's move on and get into your movie of the night. It is a commercial, so I cannot tell you what your movie is. It is Burger King at the moment.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm watching an excellent movie. While it's commercial, I will shout out San Francisco, Golden Gate Park. You know, last week they hosted all the Grateful Dead all weekend, you know, all the Deadhead people. And this week it is Outside Lands. Outside Lands is going to be popping all weekend long, just letting you know. And then next week is Zach Bryant. I'm just throwing that out there because it is trending big for San Francisco because San Francisco was an all-time low following the pandemic. I don't know if you remember, but San Francisco was a ghost town. So the new mayor's been making headway with, you know, trying to get stuff back like this. And then obviously trying to get a hold of all the zombies that are downtown, you know what I mean, in the Tenderloin, and try to fix that little area. So just letting you know, SF is, you know, trying to get back slowly. You know, obviously it's one of the most, if not, you know, one of the most expensive cities in the United States. So
Yeah,
always moving in the right direction is very important.
gotcha.
I thought by the time after I shouted that out, the commercial will be over, but but apparently not. So it's all good though, man. But I will also tell you that you know, occupancy rates, you know, in the city have been well over 90%. Obviously, my Airbnb's been popping for this stuff. So yeah, it's a good sign. It's a good sign because tourism is a big thing out here, you know, and everyone loves our weather. You know,
Right.
what do you come here for? You already know. So if you're coming to San Francisco, you know you're gonna get fog, mist, and cold weather. You know, very rare to get that hot weather. And
Right.
if you do want that hot weather, you come late September, early October. It's called Indian summer. Then you'll
So
get our 80-degree days, about 5 of them, and then we're done.
let me get into some chats. We got Ricky Yang in the house. What up, Ricky? They say fuck the Lakers. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good job.
Ricky, what team are you? Because Jay is a Celtics fan. Just
He
putting it
said,
out there. Maybe you want to say something if you are not a Celtics fan.
well, look where he's from. I don't know where he's from. If he said fuck the Lakers, he might be from the Bay, so he's a Golden State Warriors. Or if he's from obviously the East, probably a Celtics fan.
Maybe.
You never know.
Or if he's
Depends
from
where
the
he's from.
Midwest, he might be a John Morant fan.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it could be.
Never know.
Most people that say fuck the Lakers, you're either a Warriors fan or a Celtics fan. Why? Because those are the two teams that hate the Lakers the most. Or a Kings fan, Sacramento.
I think he's either a Rockets fan or a San Antonio Spurs fan.
Oh, Texas? Okay. Yeah, I guess you could say they have a beef with the Lakers too.
I think he just actually really has something against LeBron because he says fuck LeBron. I don't like the guy either. I got his jersey on, but I don't like him, man. I was a Kobe man.
He said, I don't like
Grew
the
up in
guy
the Kobe
either.
era, man. Kobe and Shaq all day.
You should be sporting a Kobe jersey then, bro. You're
Powerful
open fire on you right now. I didn't even know you were wearing a LeBron jersey. What the fuck are you wearing a LeBron jersey?
My wife bought me this. I'm wearing it out of respect for the wife. You know, come on, man.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't even know you were wearing a LeBron jersey. What the fuck are you doing? Come on, man.
She said she's gonna give me a LeBron, not a LeBron, a Kobe on the next Christmas.
Yeah, you should. That's the even I hate the Lakers, but I have Kobe's rookie jersey in there. In there, I have Kobe's rookie jersey. I
You want
knew
to sell
Kobe
it?
was. Fuck no, are you crazy? That thing's worth hella money. Whenever I put that on, people like, oh shit, you know, got the number 8 Black Mamba. You know what I'm saying? Come on now,
Yeah, yeah.
that's legendary, bro.
I know, I know. Jazzy Smith says, killing the messenger. PM Woolery in the house says MAGA. And
MAGA,
Beach,
MAGA all day.
Beach Roasted says, let's go Rockets.
Okay, Rockets fan. All right.
But then they also say Kobe was a GOAT. Yes, that is very true.
Rockets got a good squad, bro. They definitely upgraded. They definitely upgraded.
And DTW says, I got a LeBron James jersey, G, and then there's all stars, so I don't know what that means. Something probably a bad word that the software edited out for us. And Ricky Yang says, LMAO, Sacramento here. Ha ha ha. We got.
I told you. I told you. It's one.
Yeah.
There's three type of people that hate the Lakers. I already told you. It just makes sense.
He says, we got stolen the 2000 ring.
Yeah, I mean I wouldn't say stolen, but like they had every chance to get it done, and they didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jazzy Smith says, MAGA domestic terrorist. Infinite says, as a welder, I learned to spot welding defects. Let's just say you would have better luck trying to get me into Allegiant Stadium than onto a carnival ride.
Oh man, you just taking the hits with the Raiders, bro.
We going, Infinite. We rolling, bro.
We said we going.
I'm gonna make sure.
Oh fuck. That's hella funny, man.
It's a different stadium round. They're not gonna jump you there.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to check it out because I saw when they were building the Death Star. I saw when they were building that.
Right.
I definitely got to check out the stadium. And like I said, since I'm open to going. Why? Because it's not Oakland. I've been to the Raider games, bro, in Oakland. Those shits were many, bro. You know how, like I said, if you were wearing a different jersey in that stadium, I saw batteries thrown, sandwiches, beer poured, everything, bro. Everything you could think of. Like, I was like, holy shit. I saw everything.
Exactly.
In Vegas, totally different, bro. Totally different.
Ricky Yang says, y'all ready for NFL? 49ers all day.
Okay. See, and I ain't mad at them.
That's because Sacramento does not have an NFL team, so he has to pick something else.
Hey, it's okay, man. What's wrong? Dude, I ain't mad at. I'll always root for Bay teams. Obviously, I got different ties with Pat's Nation. You know what I mean? Tom Brady shit. But you know what I mean? I'll always root for Niners, Raiders. Just be like, hey, do your thing. You know what I mean? But
so Ricky, just in case you don't know, Jay is a Patriots fan, and I am a Raiders fan. But Niners are the Bay team, so we're not gonna hate. We do like them.
Never. Why would I ever hate on the Niners? They're here. The only reason I hate on them is because those idiots moved to Santa Clara. But I get it. It's because San Francisco invested in the Warriors. They didn't want to build them a new stadium, so I get why they moved to Santa Clara. I totally understand.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I wasn't digging that new stadium. I'm not digging that stadium in Santa Clara. That's the way you spent your money. You could have built like a fucking nice ass like dome stadium. You know what I mean? And they built a stadium outdoor. Like I'm not digging that stadium at all. And what they're trying to do with the stadium is they're trying to expand it now. You know that, right?
Oh, really?
So they're fucking geniuses. They're trying to expand it so that they could hold bowl games. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
I mean, I think it brings in more money if you do expand it. But if you had a dome, you could have done that from the beginning. Hey, yeah, we'll host the games here in the West Coast. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I just didn't like the design of that stadium to begin with.
Yeah, exactly.
But now they're trying to expand it. Yeah, I read that the other day. I was like, bro, are you serious? Like, yeah, but I mean, I get it. They got to bring more revenue into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I did get to I went to the stadium, but not to the
movie, by the way. You know this
Okay.
movie?
Let me see.
Definitely one of my favorite movies ever made.
No, I don't know what it is. I can't tell.
You can't tell?
Just off this scene, no. Not. I mean,
No.
I have to watch more of it. You know.
No. He's setting up shop right now, Seth Green. LA. Mini Coopers.
Italian Job.
Yes, sir.
And
I didn't choose it because it just happened to be on. I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw that on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. One of my favorite movies ever made. Like, it doesn't get much better than that, dude. Obviously, I'm a big Mark Wahlberg fan. You know that. Oh, for damn sure, bro.
What is the movie about for all the people that don't know?
It's basically about a heist that took place in Venice, and one of their internal members decided to rob them and take all the gold. So, he basically left Mark Wahlberg and the squad left for dead out there, but they ended up getting themselves together, and then they find dude who's obviously where did he choose to stay? LA. A lot of people out there, a lot of money. So their job now, what they want to do is steal the gold back. You know what I mean? That they earned. So basically they're going after dude, but like what I love about the movie is the strategy and strategic things that they do. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, yeah, they gotta get the gold back from I forgot dude's name in the movie, but it's Edward Norton. Man, hell of a movie, dude. Hella action, a lot of good comedy, and just a good strategy.
Yeah.
It's a really, really, really good film. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I love the cast. Obviously, the cast is just all-star. You know what I mean?
What do you rate it? 1 to 10?
Come on, bro. Are you kidding? That's one of my favorite movies. That we're throwing up the Brady for sure. Come on, bro. Without a doubt. I can't even hate on Seth Green. I know he's a part of that whole thing. So, but he's a great actor too. Can't even hate on him.
Let's do Jason Statham movies.
Oh yeah, we could do Jason Statham because we've done Mark Wahlberg movies, right?
Yeah.
We've done Wahlberg and Norton, I believe.
So you say his name, Jason Statham?
Jason Statham? Yeah. What about him?
Statham? I don't know. I'm not good at pronouncing people's names.
It doesn't matter. Handsome Rob.
Handsome Rob?
Handsome Rob. Remember in the movie, that's his name, Handsome Rob.
Yeah. So what's your favorite Jason Statham movie?
Jason Statham. Oh man, that's a tough one. He's got some good damn movies, man. Fuck. My favorite movie of his, I'm gonna have to, and okay, just because he's the lead. Obviously, this is one of my favorite movies all time. So he's in this. Obviously, this is my favorite movie. But when he's the lead in the movie, I'm gonna go with Transporter.
Transporter, okay.
Those were badass movies, bro. Like when I saw those, I was really like, because he got those because of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I saw those, I was like, all right, this dude is that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? He was a badass, certified badass. So I'm gonna have to go with that one for sure. But this is my favorite movie. Don't get it twisted. This is definitely my favorite movie of his.
I got you.
Yeah.
As far as my favorite movie, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with. It's a tough one, like you said.
It is. It definitely is.
I don't know. I really like the Fast and the Furious series, so pretty much any of the Fast and the Furious that he's in, I'll take him. You know.
Okay, so yeah, when they got their bigger budget, they introduced him. Remember?
Right. Right.
Yeah. So those are excellent. Those are excellent films. All excellent films.
As far as my underrated movie of his, I really liked him, and it's underrated. I don't think a lot of people know this movie, but he had a movie called Crank, and I really liked it. It was pretty
Crank was excellent, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't even do an underrated movie, but yeah, Crank was excellent.
Oh, my bad. What's your underrated? My bad.
Yeah, man. Crank was excellent, but I don't think he has any underrated movies, honestly. But I'll go Cellular. If you didn't see Cellular, if you didn't see Cellular, you won't even know he was in the movie.
Oh shit.
That's why I call it underrated.
Cellular. What is that? No, I forgot. I'm trying to think.
It's with Kim Basinger.
Oh yeah, she gets kidnapped and shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And he's like the he's the dude in it, you know, that's like doing the, you know, he's basically the villain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you didn't see it, you wouldn't even know he was in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I chose it. Because all his other movies, I think he's popular, bro. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
All his movies are just always up there, you know. Because the Meg series, some of my favorite movies right there. You know, you ever seen Meg and Meg 2? Oh man.
Yeah, I did. That's my wife's favorite movies.
Oh, those are badass. I believe I saw Meg 2 was in 40X. Oh shit, bro. Fucking crazy dope in 40X, bro.
I know.
But yeah, do got excellent films.
Right. And we got Infinite Improbability saying, I root for 49ers and Golden State only because the wife. If either of those teams loses, I know I ain't getting any that night. He said,
nothing wrong with that. That's Bay Area right there. Nothing wrong with that.
He said, those are my wife's teams. Yep.
Very nice.
You know, happy wife, happy life. That's what they say, my friend. I know all about it.
I'm not going with that.
And we got Rick Yang saying, who you guys got winning the Super Bowl this season? I'm going with Raiders on this one for sure.
Don't say stupid things. Come on. That is the stupidest answer I've ever heard, dude.
What do you mean?
Don't say, come on. The Raiders are going to be lucky to be 7-9. Are you joking?
Bro,
be serious. Oh my God, are you serious?
Pete Carroll, that's all I gotta say.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah, Pete Carroll was excellent back in 2003 with USC. Okay. Exactly. And yeah, this is 2025.
Yo, Pete Carroll is the Michael Jordan of the NFL. He's coming back for another 3 seasons, and he's gonna perfect everything. Now.
Oh my God.
He's gonna win the next 3 Super Bowls, bro.
Oh my God, I swear, dude. You make Raider fans very like delusional.
What do you mean?
You are really serious about this. You really think that they have a chance to eat? They're not even going to make the playoffs. Are you joking? You're joking. Bro, you're joking. Is somebody fucking with me, dude? Somebody's fucking with me right now. Are you serious? Come on, man. I
guarantee you.
Oh my God.
I guarantee you that if Alyssa was watching, she would even say yes to this right now.
No one gives a fuck right now because the Raiders are fucking trash. Literally trash. Exactly.
I don't know.
7-9, and that's me being generous. 7-9. You think you're better than Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs? Say it. Say it right now so everyone can laugh at you. Go ahead, say it.
Geno Smith.
Oh. Geno Smith. Oh my God. Yeah. That's the answer. That's Tom Brady, right?
Exactly.
Get out of here, man. The fuck out of here. So delusional, man. I thought Niner fans were delusional. You are delusional.
See?
If the Niners said, hey, we're gonna go to the Super Bowl and win, at least I would be like, hey, you know what? They do have a better chance of making the playoffs.
The Niners, they lost hella good people, bro.
Great, but they're always in the playoffs. You see the difference? The Raiders have been trashed since 2001, bro. Ever since they got their ass kicked by John Gruden, they've been trash.
Yeah, well, we had kryptonite, which was
Yes,
John.
exactly. But that's 24 years later, and you still can't get an organization to build a team. Exactly. 24 years and still can't get an organization like, hey, how about we draft this, this, and this? Hey, how about we draft that? You had 24 years and you still can't get it done. Very embarrassing.
Ricky Yang says Raiders. LOL. Nah, laugh my ass off.
Obviously, that need we say any more? That's common sense.
And
But
then,
you don't believe that.
and then Alyssa says, I'm here. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You do not believe the Raiders are going to win the Super Bowl, okay?
Dude,
If you believe that, because they're probably 1,000 to 1, put some money on it. Because if you really believe that, shit, you'd be the only one in America, and you would win so many millions. If they're probably 1,000 to 1 odds.
That's good odds.
That's what I'm saying. So you should probably put some money on it. Because if you really believe that, more delusional than I thought.
How much could I make if I put 1,000?
Do the math. I'm saying if it's 1,000 to 1 and you put 1,000, think about that.
Bro,
I'm not even gonna do the math in my head at that.
Like 10,000.
It's a lot of zeros behind it.
10,000.
No, it'd be way more than that. Come on, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know how to do math like that, bro. I failed that math at school.
Oh Jesus. Well, just know that the Raiders are not going to win the Super Bowl. That's all you need to know, okay? I'm helping you out. If they make the playoffs, fuck, I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, really? I'm taking you like your bet on that. You're off.
I'll buy you food, bro. But yeah, if
That's
you put
playoffs, this is beautiful. I don't even got to go to the Super Bowl. Fucking excellent. All right, let's do it. We're going to playoffs
because that's how much I told you. They'll be lucky to go 7-9, and that's honest. That's honest opinion. They'll be lucky to go 7-9.
Nah, you tripping, bro.
I told you. The fact that they're the weak link in their division. They're not better than the Chiefs. I'll take Harbaugh's team, definitely the Chargers over them. And I even think Bo Nix and the Broncos are a better team than them. 3 teams right there. They're the last seed in that division. They won't even be that's what I mean. That's my take.
Yeah. Infinite says Jason Statham has been a mechanic, a spy, a transporter, a beekeeper, and a working man. He is the Johnny Sins of action movie, or is Johnny Sins the Jason Statham of adult movies?
Yeah, he really has been all that. That's true. I never saw a beekeeper. I definitely saw the what's it called? The trailer for it when I was in the theater.
Right.
I heard it was good. I just never saw
it. Ricky Yang says, have you guys ever been to a Super Bowl game? I would like to attend at least one and imagine a ticket. Exactly. Use the
I haven't been. I have not been, but it's definitely something that I should have gone to, but I didn't. Yeah, definitely. Definitely something I should have gone to, but I didn't. But it's all good.
Did you had the chance?
Yeah, I would have chose the wrong game though.
What game were you going to go to?
I wanted to go to the Patriots and the New York Giants, and I am very happy I didn't go to that.
Why? What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you didn't go, so what do you mean? What happened?
I wouldn't want to be at this. I wouldn't want to be at a Super Bowl where Brady lost.
Oh, because he lost. That's why.
Yes, that is why. That would have been horrible. Not to mention, I lost money on that game betting.
Okay, I understand.
I don't lose betting.
Wouldn't you say at the end of the day it's for the experience, no matter if they?
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. It's about the W.
You can't say you've ever been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I can say that I will go to a Super Bowl and they'll probably win the next one I go to.
What if the world ends tomorrow?
Oh God, Jesus, man. I'm not cynical like that, bro.
Bro, what if Yellowstone blows up tonight and we're all dead by the morning? Then you can never say you.
No, we're not. We are not close enough to Yellowstone. We're not close enough to Yellowstone. Okay.
Just saying, man. Yellowstone's a super volcano. That thing blows. It's gonna have ash everywhere, man.
Yeah, but it's going to take out the state that's connected to 4 states. We're on the West Coast. We'll be fine.
So you're saying the West Coast is the best coast?
Oh my God. I'll always say that just because I live here. You know what I mean? But I got mad love for the East. I got mad love for the East.
Yeah.
I really do.
Ricky Yang says, ha ha ha, you guys are funny. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're not always funny, but when we are, we really are.
Well, he probably thinks you're delusional with your Raiders take to the Super Bowl win.
No.
The fact that you even have the balls to say that, that's crazy as fuck. Crazy as fuck, bro. That's crazy.
Alyssa, knowing you so well, says he never bets unless he knows he'll win.
That's a
that
fact.
Is true.
That is a fact. That's why I was fucking pissed, dude. It was. I even remember the odds. The Giants were 30-1 against the fucking Patriots, and I was like, "Oh, this is." Patriots averaged 40 points a game that season. 40 points a game with Randy Moss, and they put up 14 in the fucking Super Bowl. You want to talk about a fix? Bullshit.
I know.
That shit was bullshit, dude. And I would have been at that game. I'm glad I wasn't there. Are you kidding me? I am super glad I wasn't there.
Ricky Yang says, tomorrow is never promised. Enjoy it now. Exactly.
That's very true. Very true.
Ricky Yang says you should have gone to the Super Bowl no matter what the outcome.
He did not say that. He just said tomorrow is never
that's
promised.
What he's implying, bro.
He's implying tomorrow is never promised. Okay, that's all he's implying.
Oh, sounds to me like he wanted you to go to Super Bowl as well.
And that Super Bowl was what? How many years ago now? 18. So yeah, after that, the day was promised. There you go. Okay. So It's been 18 years since that Super Bowl.
Alyssa says, Jay losing, look out world. Just something that doesn't happen.
That's hella funny, actually.
I'll always see Alyssa though. That's the thing, because he almost never does lose. When I can make him lose, it makes me feel so good about myself.
This is true. This is very true.
And he knows exactly what I'm talking about in Vegas.
That's hella funny, man.
All right, let us move on and get into some crypto news for you guys. Let's see what's going on in these crypto markets, man. It is Friday. They have been kind of going up, and it was kind of funny because I seriously called it last week where I was like, yeah, at the beginning of the week is kind of going to be not doing much. By the end of the week, we should be moving up. So let's find out what has happened with that.
It's going to be a tough one in crypto.
Check it out.
Ah, shit.
All right, guys. Bitcoin sitting at 116,732. It is up only 0.7%, so it looks like it's kind of just going sideways. Ethereum, your largest altcoin. Oh, wow. It went up pretty high. It is up to 4,170.
Yeah.
6.69%. And then we have your number 3 coin, XRP, sitting at $3.31. It is down 0.62% only, so it is just kind of hitting sideways. Getting ready for the weekend where it usually does not do much. Your fear and greed index is at that 58 neutral spot, right on that cusp of that greed again. So it is good signs that we are moving forward and the bull run continues. As far as your market cap as a whole, we are sitting at 3.89 trillion. We are up 0.48% only, which is good. If we're up, that's always a good sign. So your top 5 trending coins, number 1 is Ethereum. Number 2 is Arrow. Arrow is up 16%. Number 3 is XRP. And number 4 is ETHFI, which is up 1.73%. Number 5, haven't seen this one trending in a minute, and that is Pepe. Pepe is up 8% today. Let us get into your top 5 gainers, starting with your number 1, which is going to be Sora Grok. Grok is up 565%. Number 2 is Launchpad, which is up 470%. Number 3 is Robinhood, which is up 234%. Number 4 is Fake Coinbase, which is up 242%. And number 5 is GameStop Coin, which is up 234%. Let's get into your top 100 and see if there's any notable mentions. Number 13, Not Cat, which is up 233%. At number 21, we have Formula One, which is up 135%. At number 29, we have Purification, which is up 145%. At number 37, we have Evan, which is up 63%. At number 44, we have B&B Card, which is up 55%. At number 49, we have Hello Kitty, which is up 45%. At number 56, we have Yala, which is up 36%. At number 69, we have Menu, which is up 35%. At number 71, we have Revox, which is up 34%. At number 80, we have Naliv, which is up 27%. At number 84, Base God, which is up 28%. And at number 95, we have Barn Bridge, which is up 24%. Sitting in your 100 spot for today is Normie. Normie is up 25% for the day. All right, guys, that is your crypto news. Let us move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. So this is going to be for August 9th, 2025. Let's get into the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Let me get into that with you guys real quick. Give me 1 second so I can just take off this ad and continue. And I have to kind of sneeze, so I'm kind of holding back 1 second. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, excuse me. All right.
I'm down.
Aries. Real connections tomorrow, not just surface level chats. Your energies might attract new people, but strive to make connections from the heart. Giving time to someone who understands who you are is important. A thoughtful conversation may be healing, or just a shared silence may offer immense comfort. Taurus, let hopes be the lamp that lights your way tomorrow. Even if the day drags along, keep your heart hopeful. The calm nature is more powerful with a fair share of belief. A slight shift in outlook may open new doors. Don't concentrate on what's missing. Instead, believe that finer things are coming your way. Gemini, what genuinely matters tomorrow. You're often rushes in many directions, and right now is a good time for a pause to question what truly deserves your energy. A few moments of silence thinking will guide your next steps. Do not get entangled. Do not get entangled with not having enough plans under your belt. And then we have Cancer. Cancer, forge inner strength tomorrow by trusting in your power within. You are likely to encounter an emotional moment or a minor challenge. Do not let it break your spirit. Recall how far you have come. Then we got J sign Leo. Think positively tomorrow and see how your energy changes things around. Thoughts carry strong vibrations. If hope is chosen, this day will glide smoothly. Do not let small aches steal your joy. Focus more on what is going well and be thankful for it all. And then we got Virgo. Open your heart for a tide of abundance tomorrow. You have given your best so much. It is time to receive good things. Do not let past worries rob your joy. You may receive a small tribute or a pleasant surprise. Accept it nicely. Libra, trust the perfect timing tomorrow and let things take their natural course. Sometimes you may need to hurry things up a bit, but life has a rhythm of its own. Do not stress about those who do not walk fast enough. Let your heart stay calm and your mind remain patient. Scorpio, accept imperfection tomorrow and the weight will go off your heart. There is no need to fix all things and be perfect. Allow the tides of your feelings to come and go without any judgment. Life is riddled with minuscule imperfections that, in turn, make life that much real. Be gentle with yourself and others. Then we got Sagittarius. Inner glory beckons tomorrow. Wrapped in a deep sense of truth is the glare of inner wisdom in you. Allow a few moments of silence to hear your heart rather than your mind. The answers you seek may not be coming from the outside. It is the voice from within that counts. Then we got my daughter's sign, Capricorn. Actions louder than words. Need to spread some joy with gestures, small or large. Be patient with people. Smile a lot and lend them a hand without asking for anything in return. Your calm demeanor seems to give a calm feeling to other people. There is a chance kindness can return in ways you will never expect. Let it be your presence that brings peace into the spaces you enter.
Always.
Then we got Aquarius. Give more than you take, whether time, attention, or energy. Give with your generous spirit, and it shall bring you joy beyond your expectations. Expect nothing in return, and life shall reward you in unheard ways. Perform a kind act just because it feels right. Your unique way of thinking could lift somebody in need. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Release all old habits tomorrow since they don't work to uplift your pine. You may feel ready to bring about change to that repeating pattern. Trust that change is possible, even if only by a series of small steps. Choose something better for yourself with love, not with pressure. A newer course shall open up for you when you release the heavy feeling. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. Like I said, we like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. Let us move on and get into some chats. Alyssa says about our Vegas thing, please, I love to see those moments. Infinite says Statham has played the same has played the same a rogue operative in most of his movies. He is so good that no one cares. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Exactly.
I agree.
And Infinite says, well, Statham plays either a rogue operative or a British gangster.
Plays them good, man.
Exactly. And Ricky Yang says, Sacramento, California, here. Double tap the screen. Yes, sir. I don't want to.
916.
I can't really tap my. Oh, there you go. Double tap for you, my friend. And let's move on and get into Jay's conspiracy of the night. What you got for them today, Jay?
I'm gonna be talking about Epcot. Walt Disney's Epcot, that is. You ever been?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, one of my favorite theme parks ever, bro. And
So,
who's to thought it wasn't supposed to be a theme park? Did you know that?
what do you mean, Jay?
So basically, Walt Disney, when he was building Epcot, he wanted it to be a utopian city. His original vision for Epcot was no cars, no crime, no ownership, constant innovation. But in 1982, it just, he obviously it opened up as a theme park. You know what I'm saying? And basically, what Epcot stood for was experimental prototype community of tomorrow. He wanted, obviously, his vision for this city was where people lived, worked, and tested futuristic tech, not a theme park or a resort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Disney, what Disney just, obviously, this, if you remember how it was designed, like they designed it like kind of like a wheel, the area, like basically you have the airport and industrial park on the edge, residential neighborhoods in the middle, a climate controlled city center with shops, schools, and a monorail hub. You know what I mean? Because when you're in Walt Disney World, you're able to use like 3 different ways to get through it. You know what I mean? It takes a while to get through that piece. I've been through that piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, I spent 2 weeks there. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because when I was in Epcot, I obviously you just feel different in that park out of all the other parks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I only
And
been to that park, so I don't know.
oh, you won't. So you mean to tell me you went to Walt Disney World and only went there?
Yep.
Why?
We were only there for one day.
Ah, you paid. Hey, you're smart. You picked the best park
That's what I'm saying.
out of all of them, because I went to all of them, and yeah, that's obviously the best park, obviously.
That's what I heard. So
But
we went to that park. You know?
smart is one of the best ones, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, basically, obviously residents would rely on the monorails and like the different ways to get around. But it would have obviously since he when he died, he wanted to keep evolving this place, you know what I mean? Like to,
Yeah.
you know, obviously to eventually to have smart homes, new appliances, transportation, like just keep evolving everything, you know, for the people. You know what I mean? But his original vision got pivoted in 82, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it kind of sucked, but obviously you know, I didn't know that was the original vision, you know, until I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
he having it as a park was obviously I've been there, so I thought it was cool ass park, you know what I mean? Especially with the big like the sphere in the beginning, you know?
Uh-huh.
And just yeah, I thought I didn't know. I thought now when I actually look back, having that as a utopian city would have made perfect sense. You know what I mean? Because obviously they'll be coming out with that stuff soon. You know, all our smart cities that they're building. You know
Yeah.
that they're building smart cities now, right? Like
That's what
that's
they
why
were
we
doing.
have that exactly. You know how far ahead of the game that would have been?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Obviously now they're building all these utopian and smart cities that are coming out, literally coming out. This would have been so far ahead of the game, man. But obviously when Walt Disney passed, that was it changed, you know what I mean? But like I said, between the monorail, like Tomorrowland and like, you know, Epcot itself, you could see like just how it could have been, you know what I mean? Like it's just yeah, it was a very cool spot and like just trying to like I said, trying to get around just that whole world area, you are literally in another world, you know. I remember I took the monorail, I took the little boat thing, you know, I took every way possible to get across that little area just because I wanted to see how each one worked, you know.
Right.
And it was just hella cool. I was like, damn, man, this is literally like its own little world. And that's what I mean. I could only imagine if that was like if, you know, he actually gone through with his dream and finished that city up, you know. The, they're even in there. There's another park in there, like a seventh park that never got finished. Some
Oh, really?
scary shit. Yeah, it's haunted. It's haunted. But I you know, obviously I didn't get to go check it out, but I saw it. And I was like, oh shit, what, you know, what is that? But
You
yeah, so
saw
there was another, huh?
you saw it on like the monorail or what?
Yeah, like you can see it. You can literally see it, but it's like it was like kind of they tried to cover it up. It was kind of closed up. You know what I mean?
Or like what kind of park it was supposed to be? What was like the theme of
I
it?
I don't know. I don't know. I remember I think I either reported it a few months ago, like just to mention it, or like because I read about it, I just can't remember the details. And yeah, but there's a park in there that's haunted that never got finished.
Because it was
And
haunted?
no, I think they just didn't finish it. Something bad happened to one of the workers, and then they, like I said, Disney's all about pivot. They know how to pivot, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, hey, let's go on, let's move on from this and move on to another one, you know?
Gotcha.
Yeah, just like kind of like what they did with his like the city he was gonna build, you know what I mean? Hey, let's pivot from the city and let's make Epcot, you know, a theme park and like a futuristic one though. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah, I thought that was kind of crazy though. I didn't even think about the whole city thing until I read. I was like, oh wow, bro. You know what I mean? It would
Uh-huh.
have been like I said, that thing would have been so cool. Just because, like I said, just because it would have been that far ahead of the game.
All right.
You know what
For
I
sure.
mean?
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah, Disney. Definitely, there's levels to Walt Disney, man.
Oh, I already know.
You know what I'm saying?
There's even tunnels
Yeah, there
underneath.
is many of them. Many of them.
Exactly.
Do you
So
believe he's cryogenically frozen or no?
I heard about it, yeah.
Do you believe he is?
I mean, I believe yes, he is.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that too. Because I believe they do have that techno. Well, they will. Like, if they don't have it, like in Demolition Man, they definitely are close to it. You know, the people who are cryogenically frozen to, you know, unfreeze them and get them back.
They've been having that shit, bro. That's for sure.
You think they do?
Easily.
Okay. You think it's
Their
perfected too?
their technology, dude. They were. That's already, dude. They were like cloning already, bro. Like way back
Well,
in the '90s. That's when they started
yeah,
cloning all
cloning's
these
been,
pigs
yeah,
and shit.
that's
Come on, man.
that's nothing new. Cloning is, but cloning is known. I'm talking about cryogenically, you know, like the unfreezing process.
Yeah, I
You
mean, they're
think
gonna.
that?
I think that there's they're gonna keep them frozen until they find a way to keep their bodies alive, like forever type thing. Like, I don't
No, but
know.
that's what I mean. So obviously in the movie, they had the technology that where they drop the thing in and then it unfreezes them, the unfreezing process. But
Yeah,
they're still like, they're still how they looked when they went in.
right.
That's what I mean. So you think we do have that technology already?
Yeah,
Okay, that's what's up. Me personally, I don't think they have it mastered yet. I think they will have it though. I'm giving them, I'd say, between 10 and 20 years to where they will have it mastered, and then they will have the unfreezing process of a lot of them. Because in the movie, I believe it was 2035 or 2038 when they did unfreeze.
well, really.
Yeah. So I'm just going along with the movie timeline, bro. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But I really do believe that's how long it'll take, between 10 and 20 years, because like you said, they're already ahead of the game with technology. They just don't unveil it right then and there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
But yeah, because I remember the dude from Walmart, the CEO, the ex-CEO. Remember, he's building this utopian city too. Remember, I think I reported that like 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Right.
So, like I said, we're gonna see a lot of changes within the next 5 to 10 years, man.
I believe it.
A lot of changes, bro. I'm excited for it. I ain't mad at that. That's why it's important we get our bag now, and then be able to do what we do.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Very important.
Yeah. So definitely going to be interesting times. That's for sure.
You already know it, man. You already know it.
All right, guys, let us move on and get into Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. What you got for them today, Jay?
Going back to Niccolo Machiavelli. Let's see. We will go with, therefore, it is necessary to be a fox to discover the snares, and a lion to terrify the wolf. I'm basically saying that one because to be successful, well, especially like, Machiavelli always talks about as a ruler, you have to combine like different, let's say, skills. Like, how a fox is. Foxes are cunning, smart, and they're very like, they understand like the ability to avoid like traps and like, deception. And being a lion, you know what lion represents, right? I'm a Leo, so
Oh,
lion always represents strength, courage, we inspire fear, but combining both of those, it really helps you just become that, I, in Machiavelli's terms, that ruler, but in my terms, I'd say it helps you just in life just go after it. You know what I mean? Like adapt your behavior, use strategy, just, be just ruthless with what you want to get. You know what I mean? Know what you want, execute, and just make it happen. Use the strategies of the fox, but use the strength of the lion. You know what I'm saying? And that's what
right.
I'm going with. That's what I'm going with for today, because I had to get back to Machiavelli because he always has some
Exactly.
inspiring stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to leadership. You know, be adaptable and strategic so you can get it
Exactly.
to where you want in life.
Exactly. And to kind of finish with Jay's point and what he said, you guys got to remember, it's about alignment, aligning yourself with what you want. When what you think, what you say, and what you do are all moving in the same direction, life flows. True success is built on patience, discipline, and the quiet knowing that every small step forward matters. Somebody once said, very smart mind, success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. So chase the work that lights your soul, surround yourself with energy that inspires growth, and let your passion guide you to the life you're meant to live. That is pretty much it for us today, guys, or tonight. Please check us out because we will be posting a gym video for you guys, short, pretty soon as we get off. So look out for that. And tomorrow we do have Chef with Jeff coming up. Chef with Jeff. Jeff is going to cook you up something really good. And on Sunday, I will do a date with Kate, with my wife. So we will give you guys, a couple little places that we're going to go to around, San Francisco area and showcase that. And then Sunday night, we will be going live for you at the gym. That's going to be pretty cool. We do like a little Q&A Sunday night and Monday and Tuesday where we do gym lives, and you can kind of see what we're doing, how we're working out, the strategies that we take and stuff. And you can definitely ask us any questions you might have about it. So check that out. And then Monday, we will be back for our show, our main show, Average Day Joes, which is at 8:30 p.m. Pacific. So please don't forget to check that out as well. Shout out to the 45 people watching, by the way. Thank you for being on here. You guys truly make everything happen. Without you, there is no show. So we do appreciate you very much. Health, wealth, and happiness. That is our motto. One little quick last chat from Ricky Yang. Thank you again, Ricky Yang, for being on tonight, as well as Infinite and Alyssa and DTW. You guys are very, very appreciated. And Ricky says, would you live a life with simple, poor, happy family, or all the money in the world but can't share it with no one? Very, very nice point. Yeah. Jay, what do you think?
That's tough. That's a tough one. That's a really tough question.
Definitely.
It depends, because you could utilize. I always feel like if you had bread, you could utilize it to family. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So
I
that's
feel
pretty
like
much,
bread is the way. Like, I feel like if you know how to utilize bread, you could utilize it toward family and anything you want. If you live a happy life with your family and you're poor, like that's not a bad thing, but you can't really do much, let's say, in growth, I'd say, That's a
right.
tough one though. That's really tough. Like I said, I think it all depends on, in depth and the utilization of the money.
Yeah. I think for me, I would just do all the money in the world, but I can't share it with no one, because what you're stating, Ricky, is would you live a life with simple, poor, happy family, or all the money in the world? And because my family would be happy, that doesn't mean that I would be happy, because it's just my family being happy. So at that point, I think I would just say money and all the money in the world, because yeah, just because my family's happy doesn't mean I am.
Good point. I'll take it.
You know,
I'll
but
take it.
yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, guys. Well, that is pretty much it for us. Thank you again. Uh, let's see real quick. Oh, JVDH in the house. New person. They're asking, do you like the Rivian, or are you gonna go back to the EQS? Love your reviews. So I don't know. I like the Rivian personally. I don't know. Do you know the
There's hella
EQS?
Rivian.
I think is the Mercedes one, the Mercedes EV.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen both.
Yeah.
I don't. So I haven't driven either one of them, but obviously out here there's hella Rivians and both of them. I don't know which one's better. I don't know any of the specs. So
I
the
would tell
fact
you this.
I don't know.
I would rather drive the Rivian SUV, but I would take the EQS over the Rivian truck, because the trucks, to me, I don't like them the way
Okay.
they look. Yeah. But their
Okay.
SUVs are pretty badass. I do like them. As far as support goes, though, the EQS got a lot more support. Rivian is not making profit right now. They got a cool concept going, but they're like, who knows if they're going to be around for the
Yeah,
future.
but didn't they just, or was that didn't they just partner with
Lucid,
someone?
Lucid.
Oh, it was Lucid. Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you again. That is it for us. And until next time, we